What is going on, guys? It is your boy Aaron, back again with another video. It has been a few months, guys, or it's been a month at least. Now this is because YouTube has essentially done me dirty as hell and suspended all my uploads for a long time. So I'm finally back, guys. I know. I'm sure you guys have missed the educational, top quality videos I provide here. Don't worry, guys, we ain't going nowhere. I'm back again. Now, anyways, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at how you can store files completely anonymously. Now, before we get into this video, as I always do, I'll let you guys know if I have any affiliation with any websites and whatnot when I do record videos on them. And Anon Archive is actually owned by me. I've developed the entire platform alongside the help of the front-end development team, which have essentially developed the user interface. Now, I'm going to be going through all of the features and stuff that you can do, but essentially this is free file storage completely anonymously, guys, and I'll show you guys how you can be extremely anonymous with this so that not a damn soul can see the shit you upload. You feel me? Now, you have shit like Dropbox, Mega, Google Cloud, great and all. They're fine, okay, you know, why not, okay, but they're not anonymous, guys. When you upload files to your iPhone, they're stored in the cloud, and the cloud, believe me, is a motherfucker you don't want to fuck with, because that hole there stores all your information, okay? So, if you want to store any of your illicit, or no, sorry, not illicit, I did not mean to say that, I meant important files, you feel me? You can do it all here, completely anonymously. So let's get into the main things. Let's look at the pricing in case you wish to pay for storage. This is completely free, keep in mind. These are just optional packages you can pay for, I suppose. And then we're going to click on the create archive button as well. We'll open these all in new tabs and we'll have a look at them. First things first, let's look at the pricing, okay? As you can see, pricing here competes with pricing from Dropbox, mega.io, all of these different big platforms, okay? So you can keep in mind when you're purchasing from Anon Archive, you're not overpaying or underpaying, you're paying for anonymous storage, guys. You're not paying for cloud storage, you're paying for anonymous storage, guys. You feel me? Now, if you use Anon Archive through something like Tor, alongside a VPN, you can be so anonymous, guys. You can be one of the most anonymous motherfuckers in the world, alongside a lot more features that's provided on Anon Archive we'll get into as we progress through this tutorial. So, you want to get started, you want to create an archive. You click this little create archive button at the top and it will take you to this page. Now, you want to enter the verify you are human information. Now, what this will do is generate 2 keys for you. Now, the answer to this is 130, so we'll put that in, and as you can see, it's going to go ahead and generate us a little archive. Now, as you can see, we need to save these 2 keys, because if we don't save them, we cannot see them again, guys. That is how anonymous Anon Archive is, guys. We don't even store your damn information, you feel me? Now, what you need to do is slap these bitches up inside your text file, or however you are storing them, guys. We're just going to slap them in a little text file for now. Now, let's go through what each of these keys does, okay? The private key allows you to essentially upload files, so you can add files to your archive, you can add files to your little file system. The public key lets you view those files and download them, so if you want to upload, delete, manage your archive or your file system, the private key is what you use. And if you want to essentially just view or download some of your files, the public key is what you use. And you can also share your public key, because it doesn't actually give anyone any amazing access, that like ability to modify your files, stuff like that. They don't give them any of that access, just the ability to view files essentially, and we'll get into all of this soon, guys. So what you want to do once you've copied your private key or your public key, whichever one you want to go to first, we're going to head over to the main page, and then we're going to enter our private key first, because we want to upload some files before anything. So we'll enter our captcha, which is 60 plus 0, which is 60. And as you can see, we get 1 GB for free, which is actually very good, because on Anon Archive, because it's completely anonymous, if you want another 3 gig, guess what? Just make a new archive and you've got another 3 gig. However, if you want to store all your files in one place, that is the only time you'd have to upgrade, if you're storing over a gigabyte of files. Now, let's get into this. So, the upload files area, as you can see, there's a few things here, okay? There's a few damn things here, okay? Now, we have the ability to upload a max size of 100 megabytes per this upload, okay, with a maximum number of 8 files per upload. So each upload we make to our archive has to be at the max of 100 megabytes. It can't be over 100 megabytes, so we can't upload a 1 gigabyte file. We can upload 10 100 megabyte files, but not anything over 100 megabytes. This is per upload, obviously, so we can make more uploads after the first upload. And then we have the maximum files per upload, so we can only upload 8 files at a time. That's all that means. Now, you can encrypt your files. Now, when you encrypt your files, use encryption that's used by the U.S. military, by the government, by your own by the United States government, which is apparently the best government in the world. sorry, I had a kind of cough there. Okay, sorry. But yeah, this is AES 256-bit encryption. Now, there is stronger encryption. However, AES 256-bit encryption is fairly fucking strong. Okay, if a motherfucker gets to do that, then the motherfucker's got power. Okay, but that's all I gotta say. Okay, AES 256-bit has never been cracked, from what I know. And it would take millions of years to actually crack. So if you guys do encrypt your files, only you will have access to the encryption key, which means only you can access your files, which means not even the most complex government agency can see this motherfucking shit. Okay, so let's go into select files. Okay, let's upload a file. What do we have to upload here? Let's upload my CV. Why the hell not? Let me encrypt this too. Okay, don't look at my CV, guys. Okay, I don't want to see no fuckery. Okay. Let's enter the upload key for this, which is 110. Let's show the total number of downloads that people download on here, and let's upload this file. Now as you can see, we've got an encryption key here. Now you want to save this encryption key because this is how you decrypt your file. Without this encryption key, you are unable to retrieve your file. That is what makes us so good. Think about it, guys. If it's so anonymous that if you lose this single key, you can never download the batch of files you just uploaded, then think about it. Who can really access your files apart from you? Isn't that what you people want? Isn't that what people want? Come on now. Let's go into, let's do a quick other thing. Okay, now what else we can do is actually upload upload into directories. So let's add a /private, which would basically be a directory in our virtual file system, which is how you kind of view your files with a public key. Let's actually get a public key and let me show you guys what you can actually do with this. Okay. Let's enter our public key into here, enter the captcha, which is 80, and as you can see, my file is here. Now it's a bit bugged out right now because the name's a bit fucked up, as you can see. It's a bit mad, but as you can see, we're going to upload a new file now with a directory as private. Let's go select files. Let me just upload this file. 50 plus 20 is 70, and let's show total downloads. We're not going to encrypt this one. Let's upload that file. As you guys can see, when we refresh this, we've got a directory here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this file and upload another file with not a fucking weird name like that, Jesus. Because that is just kind of bugged out on the place. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's essentially directories we have. And with these directories, it allows you to kind of organize how your files are stored essentially. Now, I didn't actually encrypt that file, as you can see. But this is the file here. Now if we click download, we can download this file, as you can see. However, we don't want to download this just yet. As you can see, we can also navigate through any directories we create. We can go into there, and there's also some more shit we can do. So let's quickly upload an encrypted file, and let's have a look at how we can touch that. So let's upload this. Is this the right? Yeah, let's upload it into here. Okay, why not? And we'll encrypt this file. The captcha is 110 once again, and then we can upload it. As you can see, we've got the encryption key. Now if we refresh this, we should have the file here. Encrypted, yes, this is important. Now if we try and download this, as you can see, it asks us for the file encryption key. Now if you don't know the file encryption key, now this is a good thing. If you give everyone access to your public key, which is the key that with the second key, the public key, if you give anyone access to that and you want to make sure they can't download all of your files, because you may want to also store some sensitive files, you can encrypt them, and the only way they can download it is by knowing your encryption key. As you can see, I put in a random encryption key and it says you've entered the wrong encryption key. You may think, how do we know it's the wrong encryption key? Because we don't store your encryption keys, we literally try to decrypt the file with this encryption key, and if it doesn't work, then we say, okay, this is not a valid encryption key. So what we can do now is we can try and download it with the encryption key, as you can see, and let's put that into there, put the captcha into here, and let's try and download it. As you can see, it downloaded very easily. Now we don't want to download this file, do we? So let's go back to the archive page and let's delete some of these files. Okay, let's go into the archive manager, let's go to delete files, and let's delete, well, let's delete all of them. Why not? Because I don't want any of these files hogging up my file space. Thank you very much. Okay, now as you can see, this will have real-time delete everything. Now, something cool that you guys can do is modify your archive name and description. Now, let me refresh the page quickly so the captcha resets, and let's quickly type in the name. So we want to name this My Legal Files. Just as an example, guys, obviously, do not store illegal stuff here because we do not condone illegal activities. Wink, wink. Anyways, let's give it a description. Now, let's say, I do not store illegal files here. That is very illegal. And then let's add the captcha, which is 100, and this will update it. And if we refresh this, as you can see, you can customize what it says here. This essentially allows you to kind of brand it. So if you do share this with, like, you know, your YouTube channel, your website business, I don't know, whatever you want to share it with, people will know that it's yours, because obviously you can add customized names and descriptions to your archives. But if you don't want to actually share, if you don't want to share your if you don't want to share your public key, which a lot of people probably won't want to share because it can be quite sensitive, what you can do is upload a file, right click download file, click copy link, and this will let you paste in a download link. As you can see, now this download link, unlike a lot of our competitors, it's very long and it's very hard to guess, because you need to actually know different parts of the key, and these different parts need to actually cross-reference with each other alongside the file identification. Now it's very complex. This means, unlike other competitors that may advertise as anonymous file hosting, no one can just randomly generate links and try and guess your links, because it's practically impossible. Okay, we try and download this now. As you can see, it downloads, but we're not going to do that, okay, because we don't want to copy our links. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this file here. Something else we can do is upload an encrypted file. What an encrypted file lets us do is share the encrypted file links. So as you saw, it took us to an encryption page last time, or a page that was sort of like prompted us with the encryption key. As you can see, we can just share this encryption key here, or we can actually share the actual download link, which is the same as the one before. As you can see, it just redirects you to the actual encryption key page. So either one you want to do is fine. And what else should we do, guys? Let's go to the archive settings again. As you can see, we can set a password as well. So let's set a password. Let's name this Bob's Ya Uncool 100, and then this will set a password. I do not want to save my password, thank you very much. If we refresh this now, we'll have to enter a password, and we want to go back into our archive. So let's copy our public key here, put that there, put in 50, and this will prompt us with a password. Oh no, guys, we need a password. So it will say the password. Now I'll just put in a bunch of random shit. I'll put in 10, and then we'll try and get into this. As you can see, the wrong password, but if I type in Bob's Ya Uncool, if I fucking typed it in properly, it should let us in. Yeah, it did. Okay, there you go. And then we're in. So that's another little security precaution you can do. So it's very secure, guys, and you can also reset these keys. So if I reset this public key, as you can see, 130, this will give us a new public key. And then we can refresh this and it won't let us in anymore. And then we can copy this little key here, and then we can paste it in here to get our new key, and then we can type in 80, boom boom bow, and then we get prompted with the archive password. I'm not going to type this in because we're done with the archive now. And if you ever want, do you know what, you ever say, do you know what, fuck this website, I don't trust it anymore, or you just don't want to store files here anymore, or you want to clear it because the feds are onto you. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I meant because your wife found your nudes or something like that. I don't know. You go to manager, click delete archive, you feel me, your private key, the private keys here, I believe. This makes you just verify that you own the archive and not some random person's on a computer right now and just doing some fuckery. Then you confirm deletion, and this will delete your archive completely. Now in the next 5 to 30 minutes, obviously every single piece of data related to your archive will be erased. However, normally it's quite instant. This is just here because if our system is under a lot of load, then it may take a little bit of time. But essentially that is how you store files completely fucking anonymously, guys. Now, if you did enjoy this fucking video, drop a like, subscribe, all that fuckery. Now, if you do want me to keep uploading to this fucking channel, please, 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 give me a reason to comment, subscribe, all of that shit, okay? Because honestly, guys, I'm very hurt that I didn't, like, a lot of people apparently didn't miss me when I was on my hiatus. But I'm back now, guys. You know, you guys can donate as well if you want to help the free anonymous file storage, truly anonymous, truly fuck the police and all that. But bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Also, I've got a secret for you guys. You're all fucking cunts.